Hello, everyone. This is a special segment of Marsha B. I actually recorded a video on Sunday about this, but it pooped out on me and I didn't get a chance to do another one until now. I have been thinking a lot since Sunday about International Women's Day, which, as you all know, was on Sunday, and just really getting present to what that means for me, especially as a Black person and as a woman in the world that has, uh, not sure if anybody else has noticed, but it's kind of been known to be just a little bit brutal towards people like me. So with it being International Women's Day and being a Sunday, and with me being Catholic, I think that was the perfect opportunity for me to, center myself, uh, just get really present with my surroundings and just pray and think on my life, which I mean, I do that every Sunday anyway, but this past Sunday was really special for that very reason. Um, I want you all to, all of you who are watching, I want you all to remember and try to remind yourself of this at some point in every day, that you and I are not the majority in this world. Even being a Black woman in this society, I'm still among the most privileged and luckiest human beings in this civilization. And make no mistake about it, the majority of human beings at this very moment are nowhere near being able to access the privileges you and I take for granted every single day. We more or less have access to food that's edible, fresh, healthy, if we want it. We actually have more food than we even know what to do with. That's why we waste so much of it. We have clean running water. We have really, really nice homes. And we all have access to indoor plumbing everywhere we go. We basically have access to any luxury that this world can create. And like, you even being able to watch this video speaks volumes to how much you have. Because many millions of people, billions of people actually, don't even have the freedom to decide what they're exposed to online or in the media. They don't get to choose what they do or don't want to watch. Some people couldn't even afford the equipment needed to do this, even if they did have that freedom, even if they did have that right. I don't have to get married if I don't want to, and I don't want to. And how many women, and actually how many girls, like little girls in this world can say that? Like, I don't have to have kids if I don't want to. I don't have to be a mother. I don't have to be a wife. I get to choose that. Most women don't. And I do mean most. I don't know why I was born into my particular world where I can say that and have it be true. But I do know that I am not the standard. No one outside of me can dictate what happens to my body and then force me to obey their whims by any means they can come up with, or kill me if I don't without consequence. I've never been enslaved. I've never been denied access to education or raped or forced into marriage. And I use the term marriage very loosely in that context because, let's be real, it's not actually a real marriage if either party's forced into it. No one's mutilated my genitals when I was 4 years old. It's some sick attempt to establish permanent control over my sexuality. I can drive. No law exists where I am that bans me from driving myself. If I so choose to go get a driver's license, I can do that, and I have. So think about that. How diseased mentally and spiritually do you think this world has to be that even driving a damn car is something that this world has gendered? That getting to keep my body completely intact and under my own control is a privilege and not a right? For no rational reason, things are this way. Our obsession with gendering everything and all of the despicable, oppressive things that obsession brings is a cancer. It's a sickness of the mind, and we are all afflicted with this disease. Too many people refuse to admit this. Too many people are full of inexplicable hatred towards any attempt at admitting this. A huge number of people are terrified of confronting this reality, and that's why they freak out and attack anyone who brings it up. And I just cannot for the life of me comprehend why they're so afraid. What are they so afraid of? I will never understand. And then maybe that's my special blessing, though, that my fear doesn't rule me. I mean, at least not anymore. The world wants me to be afraid, and I am. Everyone's afraid of something, unless they're a fool or completely insane. But I thought about it, and if I'm really being honest with myself, letting my fear dictate what I do and say in this life is a slap in the face to all the people who have sacrificed, who have been there for me, who have believed in me. It renders all of the unbelievable sacrifices my parents have made to grow me into this world a complete waste. It's an insult to God. It's an insult to the universe. I don't know why I'm here in this form, in this body, in this time. But I'll tell you what, I am through burying my talents. I'm not the standard. I'm an anomaly. Very, very few women and girls within this 3+ billion women and girls on the planet, very few of them got it like me. Most of them don't even come close to having it like me. So I'm going to do something with my life that most women and girls alive today have been denied the right to do. And I'm going to reach my full potential as a member of this race, this human race. In spite of everything I have been through, I'm going to focus on what I have and stop giving into the fear that has been conditioned into me. Because I've always had everything I needed to succeed right here with me. I've had and still have parents who love me. I have freedom to wear what I want, go where I want with whomever I want, when I want, return home when I want. I have a home to come home to. That's mine. I have the right to choose to date or not date. Whether or not I have sex and with whom is my decision, and no one controls that for me against my will. I will get to own my own property in my own name. I don't have to marry to obtain that. I get to keep my own name. I don't automatically have to relinquish it at any point in my life. I have a career and not a job, and yes, there is a difference. I have 2 college degrees. I got to go to college. I have sisters, brothers, friends, colleagues who genuinely love and care about me. It's literally no excuse for me not to succeed. And I've already succeeded. So there's no excuse for me not to share my blessings with this world. I don't think we should have to have an International Women's Day. This is not a man's world, although we've all been told otherwise, I'm sure. I want you guys to know that I think that this is everybody's world. This world belongs to every single human being, not just men. No one is doing me a favor by allowing me to exist. That's my right. But I'm not stupid, I'm not naive, and I know a lot of other human beings don't see it that way. And it's those human beings, the ones who have let this cancer overtake their hearts and minds, the ones who allow their fear and hatred of women to rule their choices and actions. They are the reason why I must reach my full potential. I have so much to offer intellectually. I have so much to offer spiritually. So many things I have to say. And I know speaking what I think will make a difference in someone else's life. So I will give myself generously to this world in spite of itself, in spite of its sickness. And I'll do it knowing that I'm an anomaly. I am certainly not the standard in terms of being free. I'll speak in honor of the billions of human women whose potential to contribute incredible things to this world have been stifled and crushed. I'll do it because I can. This is Marsha B, signing off with more to come. Happy Tuesday, everyone.